This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Hey guys, how are you? David and Franco here from davidswishlist.com, and that URL makes this video series possible, also known as David's Tech Haul. Let's jump right into it. Okay, but hold on. Slow down, David. Slow down. Before we jump into this, I just want to give you a warning. Most of these items have to do with PlayStation, as in the PS4 and PS Vita. So if you're not into gaming, you're probably going to be bored. But I promise there is one item that's not related to PlayStation whatsoever, so you'll just have to stay tuned to find out. Or you can just look at the video description below. The first item up is a PlayStation 4 headset, which comes from Tamara Hunt over at twitter.com/soccer_girl229, which means Tamara's probably a fan of the World Cup. USA, USA, USA. I'm not really a sports kind of person. But Tamara, as always, thank you for your incredible generosity. The name should sound familiar to everyone. Tamara Hunt has just been an awesome longtime supporter of mine, and it just keeps on showing with things like this. This is the PlayStation 4 headset. I say the PlayStation 4 headset, but it's just a PlayStation 4 headset. I forget what brand it is, but you know what? It does the job. I'm a big fan of the whole mono speaker setup. I know a lot of people out there prefer actual gaming headset with 5.1 surround sound, 7.1 surround sound, all those fancy features. But me personally, I like this because I have surround sound in my living room. So basically, I don't like to cover my ears and drown out the audio of my own voice because I like hearing myself when I'm talking. That way I know if I'm talking too loud or talking too soft or anything like that. So this is exactly the kind of solution I've been looking for over at thefrancogaming.com/live or twitch.tv/thefrancogaming. So from now on, when I'm streaming my games on my PlayStation 4, I have this. And let's face it, anything is better than the included in-ear headset that came with the PS4. Not that it's a completely bad product and it's actually better than I expected it to be, but I'm definitely a bigger fan of this setup rather than in-ear because it's just more comfortable and the quality is much better. So Tamara, again, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And if you guys are interested in buying this for yourself, that link is right below. I believe it was only like $15, $20. I know it wasn't too crazy. So continuing the PlayStation theme, let's talk about the PlayStation Vita, shall we? As you know, I've been loving my PlayStation Vita, and actually I've been pleasantly surprised by pretty much everything about it because it's just all around a kick-ass portable console. But to make my PlayStation Vita experience even better, Delilah Mella, I almost said Melita, as in the coffee. Delilah Mella has been awesome. She just has been an amazing supporter of mine, and she's extending that support even further by giving me this, the PlayStation Vita Starter Kit. And included in the starter kit is a very basic case. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. You can put your PS Vita inside this little flap of some kind, and then be on your way while protecting your PlayStation Vita. But also included is this, an in-ear stereo headset. Well, I shouldn't say headset because you don't use it for voice chat. It's just stereo audio. But that's pretty much all you need for most of your Vita experience. And it's obviously better than what came with your PlayStation Vita. And that's nothing. Sony didn't include anything in terms of headphones, which I found kind of odd, especially considering the PlayStation 4 came with a cheap headset. I really feel like Sony could have included something along those lines. But you know what? That's not a problem anymore. Thanks to Delilah's awesome support, I now have an extra pair of headphones to use. I say extra pair because I will talk about my other pair in maybe a minute or two. But of course, that's not it. Also included in the PlayStation Vita Starter Kit is this, a screen shield, which I don't think I'll ever use because I'm honestly not a fan of screen shields. I never have been, I probably never will be. But the fact that I do have it, it's a great backup. I mean, in case I ever do want to go that route. And hey, you can't argue protection, right? Always be protected. And finally, last but not least, this is definitely my favorite part of the PlayStation Vita Starter Kit. It's this, a little game container. Oh, as well as this, a little cleaning cloth. Let me clean you guys real quick. There you go. It works great. So this is the game cartridge container, which basically holds your game cartridges for the PlayStation Vita. It holds 8 games, as well as this, which I even forgot this was included. Let me try to get it out without breaking anything. Because, as you may or may not know, my PlayStation Vita bundle did include an 8GB micro SD card, which is awesome. That's plenty of space to just hold all kinds of awesome indies, and even a full game such as Uncharted Golden Abyss. But included in the Vita Starter Kit, and I can't believe I forgot about this until today, you get a 4GB micro SD card. While it's not an insane amount of space, it's definitely enough space to hold more than a few indies and possibly a full version retail game such as Mortal Kombat. I'm not sure how much space Mortal Kombat takes up. I'm just kind of throwing that out there. But if you want my opinion, this is just awesome for indies. I keep saying indies over and over again. Yes, I realize I'm repeating myself, but I'm just a huge fan of indies nowadays. Whether it's on the PS4, the PS Vita, the Xbox One, or the Wii U, indies, indies, indies. That's basically what I'm all about. And of course the occasional retail game, but I've just been playing the crap out of Sparkle 2 lately on my PlayStation 4. So anyway, that is the PlayStation Vita Starter Kit. I realize I could have dedicated an entire video to that, but either way, Delilah, thank you as always for your awesome support. But wait, hold on. Delilah did not stop there. She just set the bar so freaking high by sending me this. No, not just a remote, but an Amazon Fire TV, which is actually hooked up in my living room right now, but I didn't want to disconnect all my cables because it's plugged in my receiver and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. But believe me when I say, the Fire TV is a sweet little device. Now, I'm still primarily an Apple TV user. I mean, I use it every single day for Netflix. But the fact that I can finally put Amazon Prime TV shows and movies on my TV without having to use AirPlay on my iPad or iPhone, that right there is a huge deal. So the Fire TV is basically my new dedicated box for shows and movies that I can only get via Amazon Prime and not Netflix. And I gotta say, the voice search via the included remotes is actually pretty damn good. And I'm still just scratching the surface. I have not yet experienced gaming on the Fire TV yet, but I'm sure I will very soon. I've just been kind of careful with my spending lately, but I promise I will be experiencing that sometime in the coming weeks. But Delilah, again, thank you so much for your incredible support. I really do appreciate it, and I'm looking very forward to exploring and experiencing more of the Fire TV as time progresses. Oh, and yes, don't forget, Delilah can be found over at facebook.com/Chiquita2010. At least I believe it's 2010, because I think I said in the other video 201. But either way, the correct URL is in the video description right below. So shifting gears back into PlayStation Vita land, let's talk about this, a PlayStation Vita in-ear headset. Yes, an actual headset, as in an included microphone for online game communication, sending voice messages, all that good stuff. And this comes from Lewis Davidson from the UK. Now, I don't believe Ryan has any links to promote, but Ryan, if you're watching this video and you do have a link to promote, let me know and I'll fix that right away. So this is an in-ear headset for the PlayStation Vita. Honestly, I haven't experienced the audio yet because I just now opened this yesterday. I've just been really busy with work here, work outside of my house, life in general, my friend's wedding, all that stuff. But life is finally slowing down again. So I will be using these tonight and I'll talk about these in a future video. But so far, from what I can tell, the build quality is definitely very good. You get 2 spare sets of ear tips in case these don't really fit your ears that well. And from what I can tell, the comfort level is pretty good. But who am I kidding? I'm mainly excited about this, the included microphone, and I will be experiencing that soon. But to be honest, I haven't really played my PlayStation Vita online yet, so that's definitely something I have to get around to doing very soon. I've just mainly been experiencing games like Uncharted Golden Abyss, Mortal Kombat, as well as the occasional indie here and there, such as Limbo. Freaking love Limbo. So Ryan, again, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Between you and Delilah, you're just making my PlayStation Vita experience that much better. So thank you. And now, last but not least, let's talk about something I bought myself, and it is this. This is the Butterfox double compartment carrying case for the PlayStation Vita. Now, I actually bought this maybe like a day or two before I received the PlayStation Vita Starter Kit from Delilah, so now I have 2 cases to use. But you know what? That's fine. the starter kit in my eyes is an excellent backup case, while I'll use this as my primary case. And as the title suggests, it is double compartment. So opening the bottom, you'll see that my PlayStation Vita Slim is right there, looking hot, still perfect, no scratches, knock on wood. But to make things even better, the top compartment, as you can see right here, has plenty of space for all these games. I believe, yeah, 10 total slots. That's pretty sweet, especially considering I only have 2 games so far, Mortal Kombat and this little guy, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. So in other words, I have plenty of space for my future game purchases, and I'm excited about that. And this little compartment up there is great for adapters, headphones, headsets, anything you want. And actually, before this video, let me get the one I got from Ryan. These go in that very compartment, and it works very well, as you can see, right there. Bada bing, bada boom. Then my PS Vita can go in the bottom slot, which, by the way, has these straps to hold the PS Vita in. I'm not really a fan of that. I think they're actually rather annoying, but it does just fine if you set it on top, zip it up, and bam. Your PlayStation Vita is safe from drops, scratches, all that bad stuff. And I did buy that myself. I believe it was like $20, $25. It wasn't anything too crazy. And so far, I gotta say, I'm impressed. Oh, and by the way, it even comes with this, a little lanyard or wrist strap, whatever you want to call that, just to make it that much safer. You can strap it on your PlayStation Vita. I don't really recommend that because then it kind of gets in the way. But if you're really paranoid about dropping your PlayStation Vita while playing it, then yeah, I mean, you have the option of putting it on the PlayStation Vita itself. And if I say Vita one more time, I'm probably going to drive you guys crazy. And I think that is my cue. But as always, every single product mentioned in this video is linked right below, as well as proper credit to everyone who made all these products possible. So guys, as always, your support is much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace. Alright, so let's talk about today's sponsor, and that is Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform that allows you to design beautiful websites. It's perfect for bloggers, creatives, small businesses, and more. Squarespace has full support for galleries, Dropbox file synchronization, custom CSS override for those looking for more control, and so much more. Sign up now using the link below for your 14-day free trial. No credit card is required. And of course, thank you so much for supporting my channel, and enjoy.